Howdy folks, how's everybody going? Welcome. Got some more Lego The Lord of the Rings for all of you. This time it's going to be level 14, Cirith Ungol, or Cirith Ungol, I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, we are going to be swooping up the 10 Minikits, the 3 treasure items, and the 1 Blacksmith Design, of course, as always with these free plays. Also, True Adventure, 54,000. I don't really think I need to even be mentioning the True Adventurers anymore, because I'm sure you've got multipliers that are going to cover the True Adventurer ranks. But anyways, select Cirith Ungol, free play. We're going to select Berserker, and straight away we're actually going to need him. Over here on the right, blow up that silver like cobweb on the ground with Berserker's bombs, and then you can drop in the little hole and get Minikit 1. Then over here on the kind of far front left side, you have to pick up Gimli and throw him at that crack up top on the wall. But Shelob, the massive spider, is getting in the way a little bit here. He keeps trying to she keeps trying to attack us and gets in the way. But anyways, throw Gimli up at the crack. Then you can build those parts into a little like trampoline, so you can bounce up to Minikit 2. Then for Minikit 3, this one is actually pretty tricky. There are 5 cocoons around the kind of top of the area. Those first 2 are right by that previous Minikit, in the front left side. Then there's one in like the high back left side. Then there's one over there in the kind of the middle high right side. And then right here in the front right corner up top, you can see one kind of super like out of view, and it's very, very difficult to shoot. I keep trying to shoot up at it, but it's not happening. So I've got some of this sped up a little bit because I'm just struggling to get this one. But if you wedge yourself right in the front corner, right next to the rocks, you can get a perfect angle to shoot it, and just shoot them all, and you'll get yourself the 3rd Minikit. So that's going to be it for all the collectibles in this first little area, in Shelob's lair. But now we are just going to finish off Shelob. We have to, of course, use the light from the crystal to scare off, or to kind of like scare Shelob. Then we can use the sword to stab it through the chest. Then it'll like scurry up on the walls. But you know, we've got a story video for this if you are curious on how to defeat him. But anyways, once we've defeated her, sorry, we'll be taken to the next area, where in the back left side, smash through that crack with Gimli, and then you can run out to that balcony in the back where Minikit 4 is hiding. So yeah, then we just got a little bit more story to get through. Got to throw a rock up at that like chandelier there, which will knock the orc through the ground, so we can drop below here. And we have to do some stuff here. We have to hang on these chains, and then we can actually run down some stairs here. And halfway down the stairs, you'll notice a couple like handhelds up the like pillars there. So use Legolas to jump up there onto the handhelds and swoop up the next Minikit, Minikit 5. So we're now halfway through the Minikits. Then at the bottom of the steps here, take out all the enemies. Then before dipping out to the next area, around the room, there are 3 silver little boxes that you need to use Berserker's bombs to blow up, and that'll actually uncover 3 items of food: a fish, an egg, and a tomato. Now this is just like with all the other cooking puzzles, but use Sam to place them into his frying pan in the inventory, and that'll whip up a meal. Then in the middle, use Gimli to slam in that crack, slam down at the crack, which will reveal some parts which we can build into a little fire spot. Then we need to, of course, collect some wood. So around the top of the area, shoot the 3 kind of lanterns, and that'll drop 3 bits of wood. So pick them up, place them into the fire spot. Then we'll just use Sam to light the wood on fire, which will create a campfire. And then we're just going to place the food onto the fire, and it'll start cooking away. Then some orcs are going to jump down and attack you, and one of them has a chef's hat on, take him out, and then you can actually pick up the chef's hat, and that is the first treasure item. Then we're just going to head through to the next area. Of course, if you remember, this is where we actually get through into Mordor. But anyways, to start, kind of in the back right side, jump up these handhelds with a golem, then jump up to the fish wall, climb up it to get to Minikit 6 up there. Then right below there, you'll notice these two chests in the corner with silver locks on them. So blow up the silver locks with Berserker, of course. Then we can build up a little jetty here. Then instead of using Mary, I was getting kind of bored of doing of using Mary's fishing rod. So instead we pull out the Mithril fishing rod, and we don't even have to do the button presses. I know there is, of course, the achievement for that, but we are going to do an achievement video for the 20 perfect fishes here pretty soon, actually, once we get done with all the free play. But anyways, that'll cause you to fish up the second treasure item back there, which was like a rotten drumstick, I think they called it. But then next to the save statue here, in kind of the middle of the area, smash up some of those those crates, and you'll actually uncover a little spider web. Take that out, and that's actually the first of 5 spider webs. Then a little bit further along, you'll notice a strength handle. Pull on it with like Berserker, and then you'll uncover the second treasure item. Then we're going to focus on our next Minikit. So here, in the corner or off to the side, you'll notice a silver lock. Blow it up again with Berserker, and that'll open up a trap door so you can head inside the secret area, which is where a pretty complicated Minikit is. So this is a long Minikit, a long process for this Minikit. But anyways, you have to use Frodo, pull out his elven cloak, and he'll disguise himself as a wooden box. And this actually allows you to sneak past the orcs that are on lookout on their like little outposts. So sneak past those first 2, then you can head up here towards kind of like the middle, where we need to switch over to Sam, and pull that rope, or pull that hook with his rope. Then you can build up some firewood, which we need to light on fire, and that'll actually burn down this like lookout tower, and then you can smash it for some extra studs. But that'll actually kind of so now we don't have to worry about that lookout tower. So then switch back to Frodo, pull out his elven cloak again so we can disguise into another box here. Then I'll sneak past this outpost here, and in here you'll notice a key. Now we're not going to focus on that key for right now, but again, use Sam to use his rope to pull that hook. Then we can build up some more firewood, which will burn down, and that'll actually burn the lookout tower and cause it to collapse down. Then it actually topples over on top of us, so we have to smash it. Then make sure you pick up the key and place it in your inventory. That'll come in handy here in a minute. But I then just head up the left side of the area to the back left corner. Again, pull out Frodo, disguise yourself as the box yet again, and then we'll sneak past this outpost, get into where this other outpost is, where we can once again use Sam to pull on that hook with this rope, build up another set of firewood. We'll set it on fire, which will one last time burn down the lookout tower, and then we'll actually be able to sneak past and get to where that chest is in the back there. But anyways, switch back to Frodo, pull out the elven cloak one last time. We'll sneak past that outpost there, and then right here in the back right side, use the key to open up the chest, and inside is Minikit 7. So I know that was a bit of a long one, but hopefully you got it by following what we did. But then we'll make our way out, and in the back left side here, this is going to be the second spider web. So smash through that crate, and then take out the spider web. And of course, and as you might have noticed, that was Minikit 10 2 of 5. So that is, those spider webs are going to accumulate together for the 10th and final Minikit. Now, I must say I did actually miss one of the spider webs back at the beginning of the area, but don't worry, we'll get it all later. But anyways, here towards kind of like the back right side of the area, we had to pull out Gimli, slam down on that crack to smash it. Then you can grow this palm tree with Sam. Then we use Legolas to jump on top of it, and we can actually bounce from it up to that like rope there, which will hang on, and then this like cannon will launch a bunch of these little blue, I don't know what you call them, like barrels, I guess, little blue barrels. Yeah, that I guess that works. In the middle of the area. So head out to where they all landed, and then just smash them up. And you need to take out 20 of them. You'll also notice there is a timer, so you do have to do this pretty quickly. But just take them all out. And once you get 20, eventually hit, yeah, we get 20 there, and then the Minikit is actually going to get shot out from the cannon, and it'll land right there in the middle, right next to us. So we'll swoop that up, and that'll be Minikit number 8. Now we're just going to complete a little bit more story. Now I must confess, just like level 12, I actually failed to finish this level, and I actually ended up having to save and exit. But it's because, if you remember from story, we had to pick up a couple like pieces of armor and like helmets for Sam and Frodo to like disguise themselves with. But I was just picking up the helmets, not keeping track of who picked them up. So by the end, when I go to like talk to the orcs to get through to Mordor, I don't have the proper disguise. But anyways, up top in this higher spot, after completing a bunch of story, kind of in the back against that wall there, take out that barrel. That'll uncover another one of the spider webs, which will smash. That's now 3 of 5. But then we'll again use Frodo to sneak past that outpost there. Then we can climb up the ladder. But before doing so, we will light the wood on fire, because that's actually going to lower a rope, which will come in handy here in a minute. But anyways, at the top of this like outpost here, we need to pull out Aragorn and smash the Morgul spikes here. Then we can build these parts into it's some sort of like catapult like thing, and we'll here in a second we'll jump onto it. Then we'll actually shoot out a massive like rope, or a long rope, I guess. Then we can actually use Legolas to walk across it like it's a tightrope. So yeah, Legolas, use him to shimmy across the tightrope. You can see I am jumping across it to save some time, but at the end of the rope you can jump up onto that platform where the 9th Minikit is. Then we're going to come back. You see, that's why we lit that fire before, because that actually dropped the rope. Then up top here on the far left side, drop down below here next to these stairs and smash up the like rock there, and then the 4th spiderweb will reveal itself. Then for the 5th one, I told you we missed one right at the beginning, so backtrack to the beginning if you haven't already picked it up, and right under the fish wall on that pillar, smash that little I think it's some sort of like cauldron, smash it, then smash the spiderweb, and that'll get you the 10th Minikit. Now all we need is actually the Blacksmith Design. So we will do a little bit more story here, but there was really no need to, because we just saved and exit out of the level anyways. But build up the checkered path, then push this like little wooden tower about 1/3 of the way up the path, and then jump on top of it, smash through the like barrier there, and then you can actually swoop up the Blacksmith Design. Now here we are, I'm trying to piece together the armor, and then I'm like, oh, I can't do it. So I try to use the orc disguises that we unlocked from story mode with Sam and Frodo, but that was not working. So I was just like, alright, I'm just going to save and exit. I'm going to save everyone the hassle and just save and exit out of level. But it all worked out. We got all the collectibles anyways, and hey, who knows, maybe you already clicked off anyways, because you already saw that we got all the collectibles and everything. But hey, we did of course stack up a ton more studs. If you didn't notice, we did have a new multiplier added to the collection of multipliers. We got that after level 13 because we did unlock another design, which helped us unlock another multiplier. And don't worry, the multiplier video is coming soon, so do be on the lookout for that. But you can see we did get all the minikits, the 3 treasure items, of course, and the blacksmith design for the Mythal Ice Boat. Now that is actually going to help us get another quick achievement, which I am going to be doing a video for actually right after this one. So be on the lookout for that, and plenty more videos still to come. And again, just like what happened in level 12, because we saved and exited out of the level, it just plopped us back out here in Middle Earth. But not to worry, that is going to do it for this one for level 14, Cirith Ungol, I don't really know. That was free play. We got the 10 minikits, the 3 treasure items, and the blacksmith design. This was a pretty lengthy level. To be fair, actually the longest level we've done so far, but that's all right. And yeah, that doesn't matter. But hey, if this was helpful or entertaining, maybe a like would be appreciated. Feel free to subscribe and comment if you've got any questions as well. But anyways, until the next one, I'll see all of you folks later. See everybody. Bye.